Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who, and I'm back with another video. Thank God for kicking it with your boy Q. Today, guys, you ready to title the video, man? Today, we're gonna actually talk about some of the performance part that you can do, not only to your Ecoboost F150 guys, but honestly, any other F150, including the Coyote as well. So with that being said, in today's video, I'm gonna cover performance parts, what I've done to my truck, and something you might wanna consider as well, especially if you're gonna lift your truck up, be running bigger wheels and tires, some things that can kind of help the performance of the truck and the longevity and the life of your truck. So here we go. First mod is gonna be for my Ecoboost owners. That's gonna be your 3.5, your 2.7 Ecoboost owner, guys. First thing you probably wanna do is get yourself an oil catch can. And that's really gonna help longevity of your Ecoboost. And so if you don't know what an oil catch can is, guys, basically an oil catch can is gonna catch oil, water, gunk before the PCV fumes are recirculated back into the intake. Basically, it's gonna help overall longevity of your Ecoboost engine, guys. I believe after 2016, Ford actually went port injected on these, and they're not direct injected anymore. So a lot of people say, I think on 2017, do your own research, 2017 plus, you don't need an oil catch can anymore because of those changes Ford made. However, if you're in the 2015, 2016, which are direct injected, guys, I only recommend that you go ahead and get your oil catch can. I try to put a clip. I have my oil catch can. I've showed y'all many times what is being caught in my oil catch can. So if you don't have an oil catch can, all that stuff I just listed, all that gunk and everything is going right back into the motor. So an oil catch can is gonna help the longevity in the life of your Ecoboost engine. So that's will be the first thing I would recommend. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is a tune. I highly, especially again, if you got a 3.5 Ecoboost, 2.7 Ecoboost, even if you got a Coyote, you can tune your truck, guys. A lot of guys with the 5.0 Coyote is tuning for E85. I am tuned by MPT Performance. I'm running their 93 PRX tune. I also have their 93 tow tune, and I have their 87 performance tune. So what that means, I can alter and switch between any one of those tunes at any given time I want to. Not on the fly, unfortunately, because my truck, the device I have is older. I will have to like plug it in, you know, do the whole thing. I know now they have some where you can just do it like on the fly, which is pretty neat and pretty cool. Let me tell y'all guys, these Ecoboost engines, bro, when I tell y'all, they perform so well with a tune and anything like that, bro. Like, this truck moves out, man. I say it over and over in all my videos. I keep saying it, but this truck is a performance machine, bro. Even if it's just a stock Ecoboost alone, the truck is gonna perform. But when you tune it, bro, it's like a whole different animal. The steering is tighter, the acceleration is way better, bills boost faster. Again, I'm running 93 PRX tune, which is like MPT's most aggressive tune that they have and offer. I love it. I run it as my daily, all day, every day, bro, like with no issues at all. And even with the tune, guys, it also helped my gas mileage. My gas mileage increased a lot. And right now, even with these 37 24x14s, I'm still averaging about 14 MPG through the city. If I travel, I'm almost up to 16, I believe. Tune is just so beneficial, especially if you're gonna run bigger wheels and tires. I think I just said that. But if you are gonna run bigger wheels and tires and you do not re-gear, a tune is not a replacement. Don't get me wrong. It's not gonna replace re-gearing. It's definitely gonna help you. Trust me, you're gonna feel a difference. It's gonna help the truck out so much better. But a tune, highly recommend. Even if you're not running big wheels and tires and you just want a little more performance from your Ecoboost engine, bro, go ahead and get your tune. You will not regret it, I promise you. Going forward now, any vehicle I own is probably gonna have a tune. Like, it's just because when these vehicles come from the factory, due to regulations, they restrict them, right, to meet freaking emissions and all that. So these vehicles are capable of so much more than what you're getting. A tune basically just unlock all that power that you're paying for anyway. You're paying for the truck. Just go ahead and unlock all that power, man, and performance. So get yourself a tune. Next thing I want to talk about has to do with cooling. It goes right along very well with the tune. And if you tune your truck, you definitely want to consider doing this mod. And that's going to be a thermostat swap. Now, I chose 170 degree thermostat swap. You're wondering, what's the purpose of 170 degree thermostat swap, guys? So basically you get better engine cooling, which allow you to increase and maintain more consistent horsepower. Keywords there is consistent, guys. So basically more boost plus more fuel equals more heat. So when you have more heat in the engine, especially on turbo supercharged engines, you have to keep them cool. So I think a stock thermostat from like the original OEM is like 220 degrees. That basically means when it reaches 220 degrees, the thermostat opens. Now, when I got 170 degrees thermostat, basically it opens sooner at 170 degrees and allow the coolant to flow through wherever it needs to go through. I know some of y'all gonna be in the comments correcting me, saying I'm saying it wrong. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And also a part of your tune, you can get them to turn the fan zone at a certain temperature too. MPT actually recommend this on their website, guys. Once you tune your vehicle, they say custom tunes increase boost and fuel, which generate more heat that block must dissipate. To sum this whole thing up, it's for cooling. Keep the engine cooler. keep it cooler, keep it performing more consistently, guys. Again, I'm just giving y'all a little bit, the high level overview. If you really want to get to the nitty gritty, like I say, oh, just go do your own research. Just go look it up, do your research. You'll find everything you need out there. That's what I did. I just looked this stuff up and learned about it, you know. The next thing I added was a cold air intake system, guys. So I'm running a S&B cold air intake system from S&B directly. And basically what an intake is gonna do, you're gonna get improved torque and horsepower, better fuel efficiency, and increased auto response, guys. I know a lot of people talk crap about cold air intakes saying, oh, they don't really do anything. Cold air intakes work. I'm not saying they increase 10 horsepower or nothing like that. You can feel the throttle response. You can feel the improved torque. Like, I can definitely tell. If you just go get some cheap one and you think it's gonna help, okay, but you get what you pay for when it comes to certain things. Moving on to the back here, as y'all do know, I do have a AWE 0FG exhaust system on my truck, guys, and this thing sounds really, really good. I guess I'll just go ahead and start it up and let y'all hear it. Yeah, that thing sounds so good. A lot of people say for my truck, for Ecoboost, bro, sound like a baby diesel. Like, the truck sounds amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it sounds really, really good. Purpose of exhaust, man, performance exhaust especially. I do have the non-resonated mid-pipe on my truck, but basically it's just better airflow, enabling the engine to draw in more air, bro. That's gonna increase the air intake, which leads to noticeable boost in engine power. So again, it's just more airflow. Moving on, I did get the CV Fabrication Titan V2 intercooler on this truck, guys. Again, guys, this is just for more cooling. Now, I'm gonna try to briefly explain the best I can about what an intercooler does. I had to research this, so I got some notes, so it's not me coming out the dome here. Intercooler basically allows the intake air charge to be cooled before it gets to the engine. One thing to know, the intercooler will not add power. It is one of those mods that frees up power, so it removes restriction. It will address the engine's ability to pull air in as efficient as possible and provide as much cooling for as long as possible. Another cooling mod. We talk a lot about cooling. Again, turbos, cool. Y'all hear people talk about heat soak and things like that? You see the race cars and they putting the ice on top of their like superchargers. Heat, they don't like heat. Turbos don't like heat. That's why in the summertime right here in Dallas, bro, when it gets super hot, I can feel the turbo lag because it's so hot, you know what I'm saying? So the intake, the thermostat swap, the bigger intercooler, all that is gonna keep the truck cool so it can perform consistently over and over at a high performing rate. And last but not least, and I think this is the one I waited the longest to do, and this is the one I probably should have did first, especially since I'm lifted on 37 24x14, guys. And that's going to be some upgraded brakes, performance brake, guys. So I have the Power Stop slotted drilled rotors with their ceramic brakes, guys. And let me tell you, if you know driving lift the truck, I was learning this. I thought my brakes were just old, bad, faded away, you know, but actually what I was experiencing was brake fade. I learned that these big wheels, bigger tires, rotating mass is gonna heat up the pads a lot faster. So you're gonna experience that squishy feeling. And let me tell you, when I used to be driving, bro, and I tried to stop, like the truck, it would slow down, but it was like super mushy. I had to push it all the way down to the ground, like to get the truck to stop. It was not confident inspiring driving my truck, especially in heavy traffic here in Dallas. With these brakes, bro, oh my gosh, guys, they snap. They bite so much quicker, so much faster, so much more confidence now braking. I can't explain it. It's a night and day difference, bro. Definitely worth it. Probably, again, the thing I should have did first. So if you do have a lifted truck and you are running bigger tires, bro, definitely consider getting you some performance brake in rotors, guys. Did a whole video about the slotted drill rotors as well, so go back and watch that. Definitely highly recommend you getting some brakes. It's a night and day different. You won't regret it. Trust me. I did say the last thing, but I guess I'm gonna talk about one more thing, and I recently just added this part, and that's gonna be my kicker bars down here, guys. A lot of people think those are for looks and style because you see them on a lot of trucks rolling around at truck shows and things like that, but they actually do serve a purpose. Actually help with axle wrap, wheel hop, and traction in the rear. Helps you keep all those things down. You don't know this, you probably won't feel it if you have a lifted truck. Your rear end, when you're accelerating and you lift the truck, it's doing this. Like it's torquing up. Like literally, there's a great video clip I'm trying to find on YouTube, put in there. This guy did it. You can just see it, like how much movement's in the rear end. So putting those traction bars on there is gonna keep that from happening, axle wrap. It's gonna keep wheel hop, and then, you know, you wanna have a little fun, it's gonna let you have that traction in the back end. So those are all the performance things I have done to my truck. Again, performance parts, they all work together as one. one. So adding one does benefit, but then you had to add the next one. Again, when you get a tune, they recommend you get a 170 degree thermostat. Exhaust and intake helps add more airflow. Intercooler helps keep the engine cooler longer, lets you perform better for a longer period of time. So they all work together. The beautiful thing about it, man, when you do it properly, I can definitely tell you, I noticed the difference in the performance with my truck now that I kind of got it all pieced together. Honestly, this is probably the best the truck has felt since I've owned it. And I'm on year 5 or 6 of my ownership of this truck. And like, this is like the best the truck has felt, the best the truck has looked. And it's because of those performance mods that I just briefly talked about in this video. So again, comment below, man, what are performance mods you got? What's some I messed up and said wrong? I know y'all gonna tell me. Which one do you recommend the most? What are you running? Your tune? Are you tuned? Are you not tuned? A lot of people talk about one, probably know about warranty. Does a tune void your warranty? I don't know, man. You got to talk to your dealership and talk to them about that, man. I honestly cannot tell you. My truck is not in warranty, so I never worried about that. That's all I got. It's your boy Q. I'll catch y'all next one, baby. Peace.